welcome back for another video. It's Eharbad, and we're back in the old Raid Shadow Legends. Obviously, that portal is glowing. It's always glowing. And it's a summon rush, and we've got a bit of a interesting one in some ways. If we want all the festival points, and I am going to go for the Armanz 5-star soul, then we really need to get to the 4100. I've already got 80 points just for mystery shards for the champion training. So that would essentially really be another 4,000 points. Getting a 5-star chicken and a legendary tome for an extra 1,000 is quite attractive, to be honest. But then beyond that, I think it kind of drops off. The next legendary tome is considerably higher, another 1,700. But you do have a really nice bottom row. So if you're gonna go big, I would say you're really either doing 5150 or you're doing the full 10,000. And this is quite appealing. But I feel like there's been a lot of summoning recently, and I don't want to go this big. So I'm probably going to go either 4,100, 5,150, somewhere in that area. Like I said, I do think this is quite good value overall. But if you want to be able to do something like this, you need to be skipping. You either need to be spending or you need to be skipping some events along the way. Maybe take one fusion off or take one of the souls off. I wouldn't be able to do this and really be in a sustainable position. So it's not something I'd recommend looking at. We do have boosted points on the ancient shards. These are normally 20. In classic player-in fashion, before the event dropped, the text indicated it would be 150%, so we should have got 50 points per ancient shard, which they have done previously when they've boosted the points for the ancient shards. It has been 50, but they decided obviously that was a little bit too generous. So can't keep giving those players fun. Must degrade the fun. Anyway, it's now only 40, basically. I was going to record this video tomorrow, but I need to summon because, I've got 13 hours left on this champion training, and I still got to do a lot of it. I'm just around 9,000. I need 15,000 because I do want to pick up this skin, so that's like 6,000 points right there. And essentially, one of the easiest ways of getting champion training done is to have more food. It is a prerequisite. So I might as well get ahead and summon. In terms of the progressive chance event itself, I'm not really expecting to pick up any of the legendaries. I do have 2 Kaimers. I do have a Gaius. Tatsu or Noct would both be viable. Tatsu is part of the Mikage fusion. I kind of feel like Noct is the more interesting champion overall, mostly because you got sleep and poison, and I think in Cintranos this could be quite useful. You do have an AoE as well, which is kind of useful. Ally protection, continuous heal, quite nice. And then you got this passive as well. It's a bit of a toss-up. I mean, for anyone who doesn't have Kaimar, it's an obvious choice, but because I do, it's a little bit less clear-cut. I could go for Tatsu, but the way I looked at it is I'm only one epic away from being able to fuse Tatsu anyway, and I actually don't care about having a spare copy. I looked through the kit and I couldn't care less. Basically, I think Noct is more interesting. Similar situation, I've got all these epics. In fact, I think I've got multiple copies of them. Tayrel was particularly strong in the most recent Cintranos difficult stage in rotation 3, Soul Cross stage 19. I don't know. I could pick any. Doesn't really matter. So I've just picked Tayrel. Why not? Anyway, let's just get into it. I'm going to do 100 shards. I should have made a note of how many I actually had. We're probably going to end up with a lot of blue. That's the reality. I would very much like to get the epics I'm missing for Mikage, but we know that that's quite unlikely. So we're ultimately going to summon until we get 480 is in our remaining. But yeah, I'm not really expecting anything, to be honest. I think that's the best way of approaching it when dealing with these. I would normally only be summoning ancients on a guaranteed. but they are the boosted odds, and I do have a good number of ancients overall at 580. So I think I'll just I'll do the 100. If I do go for the legendary tome at 5100, I might use a different shard type. I have to kind of think about it, but I'm definitely going to do the 100. I want to get this food, and then I can crack on with the champion training, get that done. And then basically I can circle back tomorrow. Tonight is Saturday at time of recording. Basically, I can circle back on the Sunday and make a final decision about how I'm going to approach that. I think Lady Quillen is part of the Mikage, but I believe I already have one. So not really going to help. We've, done 60 shards so far. It's been a lot of 3-star chickens. Not that many epics. None of the ones we need. Anchorite, decent epic again. This is the problem with summoning ancients outside of 2x. You don't even pick up many epics. Problem is, I need so specific, like so few epics, that it's really, really hard to get them. Another 10 blue, and we've got 20 more to do. It does feel bad. It does feel bad summoning like this. Another epic, Umatogi. Again, not really a great epic. Another epic, Bergoth, but not the ones I need. Not the ones I need. Looks like we're going to go 100 shards, no gold, none of the epics that I actually need. Got another 2 epics in this one. Decent pull. I guess the best thing this does is it gets me deeper into Mercy when there's a really big pull. Yeah. That's pretty much the only positive, constructive thing I can say about that summoning experience. I do need the energy right now. I'm going to crack on and get this champion training done. Like I said, I only need, 20 mystery shards to pick up all of the festival points. And then it's a toss-up as to whether it's worth getting this legendary tome for a 5-star chicken. Like, it's decent, but it's... yeah. It is just more shards. That's the problem. I'll give it some thought. I probably will end up doing it, but because I've got quite a healthy stockpile. But yeah, disappointing. That's not much more I can say about that. How am I getting on the old festival itself? Got some energy there as well, which is going to be gratefully received. I'm actually going to hold off pulling that. I need to see if we've got anything coming up where that might give points. I forgot to do it with these two, but with the 3, 4, and 5, I'm going to hold off as long as possible. If we potentially get a soul chase, then I'll be able to get some decent points for the 3, 4, and 5 at least. So no need to pick it straight away. I haven't built my Armanz yet. That's happening as we speak, and obviously got a PRCBC upcoming. So I am currently leveling him up. I actually, during this champion training, I will 6-star him. I have already 6-starred. Where are we hiding? I have actually already 6-starred him. So the next one I'm going to 6-star is Grazur, and then I'll probably 6-star Grand Oak as well. I think I'll do all 3 of them in this champion training. And then I'll probably book all 3 of them in CVC. At least I'll book Grazur and Armanz. Potentially I could leave Padraig for a bit longer, but it doesn't actually need that many books. I mean, you're really just looking for the A2 and A3, so you could get away with just 4 books. And even max booking is 8. And I think replacing one of my Farrakhan Fats in my Fire Knight 10 team with Padraig would be a big boost, basically, a big improvement. Yep, so I think that's what I'm going to go and do in terms of skills. We've got 80 legendary tomes, so we've got enough. I am slowly dwindling. I'm not currently managing to sustain the level of booking, and that's a lot down to Curse City. Right, I will end the video there, sort of, because I might attach a bit of a video tomorrow morning onto this one. and kind of do it as a combined video, or I might do that one separate. We'll kind of we'll wait and see. If this isn't the end of the video, then obviously, I'll see you in a minute. If it is the end of the video, then I'll just catch you in the next one, and that second video will be coming out pretty soon. As always, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.